In this new series, I will migrate from solo self-found with 5 Exalted Orbs and a handful of items into Harvest Trade League, documenting every single step of the way towards the most expensive currency item in the game. Introducing the Road to Mirror. Welcome, it's your friendly neighbourhood Badger here, and I am back for day number 7 of the Road to Mirror challenge. First of all, once again, thank you so much for watching, everyone who has been following along with this series. I very much appreciate it. And today is a momentous day on the Road to Mirror, because as you can see over on the left-hand side over there, we have surpassed over halfway towards the goal in just under a week, which is kind of crazy. We're now sitting just below 60%, 59.04% completion towards the mirror. Now, a lot of people have been asking, are you actually going to purchase a mirror, or are you just farming up to have the kind of currency that's equivalent? We will be purchasing a mirror at the end of this series, so what that does mean is there's still a fair amount of liquidation of currency to do. Selling of all of the small things to kind of build up the chaos, and then build up the Exalted Orbs to then purchase that mirror. So I do suspect that about midway through next week we will hit 100% completion of kind of liquid currency, but then it will take us a day to kind of sell everything, consolidate everything, and then actually purchase that mirror, which is going to be kind of interesting. There's going to be a lot of seedcraft selling during that time as well, so I'll run you through kind of tutorials of how to actually sell your seedcrafts around that time, but right now that's not the time for it. What did we actually do today? Well, we made just shy of 3,500 chaos, which was a little bit less than yesterday, but still a massive amount. And if we do jump over to the Google Doc, if you want to follow, there is a link down below. I'll jump over to that one right about now, and we can see a couple of things here. So day 7, we did drop an Uber Elder Watcher's Eye, which sold for 6 Exalted Orbs, and then we made a really, really nice steel ring craft. At the end of this video, I'm just going to put a little bit of a VOD of us crafting that steel ring, so you can see what we actually did there. But basically it was a Warlord's steel ring with things like vulnerability, melee damage, and then it also had critical strike multiplier, tier 1 life. It was a very, very nice ring, that one. But that all went into our profit for today, and we did quite a few blighted maps as well, which helped the profit, and then lots of Cirrus grinding and map grinding, and just through consistent map grinding we made this amount of chaos. And we played for about 6 hours of gameplay, and that does turn out to 578 chaos per hour, which is quite a lot. Which is actually more chaos per hour than we did do yesterday, but just because we played for an hour and a half more yesterday, that does mean that we made more currency. Now, the mirror cost did actually drop as well, and that did help us. Another 500 chaos it dropped about, so we are sitting on 59.04%, and a total profit chaos per hour of 286.6, leading to 14,759 chaos profit overall, which is really nice. Now, I do have a little graph over here, so you can just see a little bit of fun visualization here of the mirror price over time compared to the currency we are gaining. So, as you can definitely see here, we are over halfway. Mirror price is probably going to be stabilizing around this 25,000 chaos mark, I would say, for probably the next week or so, and then it may rise again, but that's just my estimation. But if we go about this same trajectory we've been going for the last 2 to 3 days, this should only take us 2 or 3 days to actually achieve 100% completion, which is kind of crazy. That's super, super nice there. That is pretty much all I do have to say. With the build itself, we haven't actually altered anything today, but if you do want the updated paste bin, it is down in the description below. I know the previous days haven't had an updated one for a couple of days. This one is updated. You'll be able to view this character and everything that I've got on here. The specters we are using, that's another big thing people are asking me, is 2 Carnage Chieftains, which are these monkeys here, giving frenzy charges to my minions. Then this big one bashing his shield, this is called an Arena Master. This is from Drox influenced zones. And then the last one here is a They of Tool, which is from Tool Breach Stones, or tool breaches within maps as well, but they're relatively hard to summon in maps, so I suggest you try and get one in a breachstone. Basically, this gives a lot of taking less damage and chance to dodge while you're in this snow cloak, this big thing around me, and the big slam on the shield from this guy right here. If I go into my defenses here and look at my move speed, when he slams his shield, I jump up 40% move speed, and this also increases attack speed and cast speed as well, which is kind of crazy. Only for about like 1.5 seconds, but a really nice boost both for map clearing and for single target boss damage. Super nice. That is everything on this skeleton summoner for the moment. A little bit of a fumble of the words there, hey. But that is pretty much it. I will leave you, as I said, with a VOD of the crafting of that Warlord's influenced steel ring, so you can see how we went about that, and also how lucky we did get with that. As some comments have said, you know, sometimes it is down to luck, the kind of currency that you do make, but for the majority of time, it is just about efficient gameplay. So if you want to try and look at the types of efficient gameplay that I play with here, it's not at the top end of something like your cute dogs or Empyreans or anything like that, but the efficiency that I do here is enough to get you great amounts of currency to fund all the types of builds that you want to play during any league. So definitely come over to twitch.tv/thisisbadgergaming. As this video uploads, I will be pretty much starting my live stream, so you can come over, say hi, and see what we're up to for the next day. So, until next time, Badger out. Atlas bonus and Awakener bonus and everything like that, you definitely can, yes. What do we get there? What's removable? Defense, defense, lightning, and cold. That is all removable. If I remove... this is actually craftable. Remove defense. I've got to have a remove defense. Yes, I definitely do. Alright, remove a defense. So we're going to remove that, either the energy shield or the evasion rating, which is totally fine there. Alright, just making sure. So we've got prefix, prefix, suffix, suffix, suffix. T2 melee damage. Ah! But I can still re-roll attack. No, I don't want to re-roll attack, actually. It's T2 melee, though. It's still pretty good. Level 8 vulnerability, T1, okay. Remove defense. Oh my goodness, okay. Alright, let me just double check. The only defense mod, yeah. Just to remove defense here, please. Great, sounds good. So, removing a life and adding a life, which is that life there, and it's the only prefix. Alright. 49 life. 29 life. T1?